So in this part, I would like to show you how you are able to scale your reach like the pros. I think all of the big accounts are scaling their reach by using a very simple technique. And what is this? It's still email marketing, because email marketing is still working very good. Even if you think, if you send out 100 emails and only 12 people are clicking on it, then are 12 people more reach. And therefore it's still a very powerful tool. And maybe you think, yeah, but most of the people, they won't even read my newsletters. Trust me, there are enough people who are reading newsletters if the newsletters are adding value to them and if they are interesting. But of course, if you do not deliver any value with your newsletters or with your emails, then it's not worth it. And nevertheless, be happy if someone will unsubscribe from your newsletter list, because if he's not interested in your things, in your value, in the content you're delivering, then it's fine. You don't need to be scared of people if they unsubscribe. If they're not interested in it, it's better for us and it's also better for him. Therefore, deliver added value and don't spam. Don't send out emails too often. But to be honest, I also subscribe to some newsletters. Some newsletters, the newsletters I can't even remember that I subscribe for, that are the newsletters I directly delete. But there are also newsletters I'm very interested in. Maybe not all the time, but sometimes I read the newsletters and say, that's actually very interesting. And so should be your newsletter as well, or your emails you send out to your audience. It's very powerful. And don't spam, don't send it out too often. But now maybe you ask yourself, yes, but I do not have an email list. How should I even start with all of this? Let me tell you how you can start. First of all, if you would like to gain an email list, you first need the emails from your potential audience. And it's not that easy to get them. Of course, think about yourself. Do you give someone your email address so that he can or she can send you emails? Probably not. But when would you do this? If you get something. And therefore, what I highly recommend, give something away for free, but not just something. You need to give away added value for free. For example, I know a lot of travel influencers who are using presets, and they give away 3 of their 100 presets so that people can easily adjust their pictures so that they look a little bit like the ones from travel influencer. And that's completely for free. The only thing they need to do is they need to give away their email. And as I said, I already work with a couple of travel influencers, and it works very well in the travel industry and also in some other industries, because you can also say, if you would like to know the top 5 restaurants on Mallorca, for example, or if you would like to know the best places to visit if you are in Australia, then people will give away their email address so that you are able to get more value for the subscriber. And of course, if you just copy something what they can find everywhere, it might not be the best added value, but if you really deliver added value, it's very nice. And also, you can also give away a step-by-step manual. For example, I also worked with some influencers in the beauty industry, and they gave away a step-by-step manual how to use a specific makeup thing. I'm not really into all this beauty stuff, but it was a step-by-step manual to how you use a specific makeup. And also what people love is receipts. For example, I also work with some clients in the ketogenic area, so that means all the low carb things, and they gave away receipts completely for free, and therefore they gained a lot of subscribers, because people love to get very good low carb receipts, especially if it comes to baking, because cooking is kind of easy in low carb part, but baking in the low carb concept, it's not that easy, and therefore people are very happy to get receipts for free. And now you still need a platform so that you can collect all these emails. There are mainly 2 options, or there are several options, but I will give you the most common 2 options. First of all, you can create an own website or an own blog, and there you can also add some add-ins or plugins. I think it's on WordPress called plugins, where you can collect their email addresses from the potential audience, or you use MailChimp. For example, MailChimp is also something what you could use on your own website, but with MailChimp you don't even need to have an own website. You can also create something on MailChimp directly. And the beginner's part is always for free. Of course, it costs a little bit of money if you gain a very, very huge email list, but in the beginning it's completely for free, and I highly recommend to use this kind of tools. There are also other tools. I think it's the newsletter plugin, etc. for WordPress. There are several tools you could use to gain more email subscribers, but MailChimp is definitely one of those who are working very, very well, because you could also create a messenger chat with it. It's very, very powerful, and you expand your reach a lot. And I already told you in the beginning, what is one of the major indicators how much money you make and how you are growing on Instagram? It's your reach. The more people you are reaching, the more people will engage with your content, the faster you will grow, and the more money you can ask for collaborations, or the better the products you could ask for your collaborations. And therefore the reach is really the most important thing if you would like to grow on Instagram. And with this option, an email list, you can definitely grow. And I know maybe you now think, yeah, but actually it probably won't work. Guys, I told you, think big. And if you check out your competitors, big competitors, they all are using email lists. And why shouldn't you use email lists? Think about why should they use email lists if it's not working? Of course it works, but you need to add value. And therefore, I hope that helps you to really increase your reach a lot and to create a 1 million followers account. So that's it about how to create a 1 million followers account on Instagram.